Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Hey there, just here to do a competition entry for ALEXBIGBLUE. I'm not eligible because I'm not in the UK or Canada, so US or Canada. So if I win, I will prize tag somebody. I'll decide that if I win. You know, if I win, tell me, and I'll tell you who to send it to. I'll find someone, some worthy recipient in those two countries to send it to. So he wants you to shout out 5 YouTubers, plus then he wants you to tell you your favourite DC team, Marvel team, and indie team. So I'm not going to show you comics. I can't bother to dig them out. I'm not sure if that was part of the rules or not. Right, so I'm just going to shout out 5 videos that I've watched today. So I'm looking at my YouTube now. I just got a comment back from Gomez Comic Collector. So let's shout out Gomez Comic Collector. Go Grey Man, my G. Heck yeah! Thanks for the support, broski. And a couple of pint glass and a fist. So that was a comment from him. So yeah, I mentioned Gomez. His link's going to be down below as well. Who else have I seen today? Right, there's a new one just gone up. Mannie Abeleda. I actually shouted him out on my channel, on my blog yesterday, but I'll shout him out again because I think he's approaching 200 subscriptions. Or maybe I might have just got to 200, I'm not sure now. He's either approaching 200 or just got 200. And he's the new guy that I've just discovered. I'll have a look at that video in a minute. And then there's Drahcir's Comics and Things, which is Richard Backwood. Drahcir, I'll pronounce it Drahcir. Drahcir's Comics and Things. I just watched his slab unboxing that he did of Daredevil #1. So that's 3 channels I've shouted out now. So I don't want to choose channels. I want to just go on what's on my feed rather than like trying to say these are my 5 favourites or whatever. I don't, you know, I've got favourites, I suppose, but yeah, but then I've got lots of favourites. So you know, lots of people that I follow who follow me. I don't want to like choose. You know what I mean? I want to be impartial. So just going with the 5 top ones on my current YouTube feed. Right, then we've got SimpleSimon. He just did one of his new. He's on number 5 of his new rebirth already. So that's pretty cool. And he did a video about DC cutting ties with Diamond Publishing. And he talked to his mate Mark from the comic shop. And what I liked about it, his video today, is that seen all these bloody clickbait videos. DC's killed comic books. Oh, DC have finished it. You know, DC have finished because they've cut ties with Diamond Distribution or whatever. And it's just like just such clickbait titles that are, you know, total speculation. I mean, I highly doubt they would have looked into, you know, all the pros and cons of their decision before doing it. I highly doubt it's going to make the bloody comic industry implode all of a sudden. I bloody hope not anyway, but yeah, just people using clickbait titles to try and get people to look at their video. To be honest, I've ignored all of those. Not even watched them. Right, and last one for me to shout out is Ken's comic book channel. I just watched his video. He's got a mail call. He got Astounding Stories #1 from, I don't know, I'm not sure what year it was actually, but it was pre-decimalisation, so pre-1969 or 1970 I think it was in the UK. I can't remember if he said what year it was actually. But yeah, that's the thing. I watched. I kind of had them on. No, actually, no. Today I was reading comics, but I don't think I was watching. I sometimes watch videos and read comics at the same time, so I can't always give my attention equally to both. But I've tried to stop that now. I'm going to listen to some music while I'm reading comics, so I can concentrate on the comic while the music's just in the background. But when you're watching a video where you're trying to read a comic, sometimes you can't do. You can't do both equally. Anyway, I don't know why I've gone off on a tangent there. Right, what's to know my favourite teams? I'm terrible at favourites. Let's start. Okay, I'm just gonna say a team name rather than say a favourite team. So let's go with Batman and the Outsiders for DC. They're a good team. They've got some cool characters in it. They had a couple of cool runs. I like Geoforce and Halo and Looker and Metamorpho and bloody hell, Katana. And even there are a few like more like newer runs with new characters in. There's a guy who turned into a bear. I can't remember what his name was now. There was a I think it was the son of Felix Faust. There was another magic user called Faust but he was a good guy. So he wasn't following in his father's footsteps or whatever. So I quite liked him actually. And I think there was a guy who was like an Iron Man kind of guy. His name might have been Technocrat. I'm not sure though. Not 100% sure. Anyway, so that's the team I'm going to mention from DC Comics. I think they've got a cover run as well. I think they've got another run going at the moment, which I'm not buying Modern Comics, so I've not seen it. But never mind. If I had unlimited money, if I was rich, I would buy all Modern Comics. It's not the fact that they're not as good as the old comics, maybe when it comes to stories and that. But it's mainly to do with money and space. If I was a millionaire, I could buy every single comic and read them all. But anyway, I haven't, so I don't. Marvel, I should say for Avengers. I was reading Avengers today. I read a couple of old issues that were on my read pile. I've nearly finished my Avengers run now. I've got about 3 more comics, I think, to finish off my planned Avengers run. It's not the whole Avengers run, as money and so forth. But I think it's from about 150 onwards. I think I might actually go a bit lower, actually, see if I can pick up some of the... We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be dead before I collected all the comics that I want, but hopefully I get lots of them. And then finally, let's go for my indie team book. And I was thinking it's either between Wildcats or Freak Force from Image. And I'm going to have to go with Freak Force because they were quite fun. The stories made sense. Wildcats were a bit OTT, like a little bit like more style over substance kind of thing. I mean, the characters were quite good. Didn't mind the look of the characters. Was it Spartan? Was it Warclaw? Was that the name of the clawy hand guy? They're blinking. Their Wolverine bloody well analogy or whatever you want to call it. It's all those teams all seem to have one feral kind of Wolverine type character on them. Grifter, I quite like Grifter. I thought he looked really cool. And Void, the teleporter. Spartan was the leader, wasn't it? And then there was Lord Emp, who was like a short bloke. For some reason he was in charge, but he didn't seem to have any powers. I can't remember if he had powers or not now, but he was kind of like the leader of the team, wasn't he? He put the team together kind of thing. But Spartan was the field leader. And then there was Zealot. Zealot was in the team as well. She looked pretty badass. But I think I prefer Freak Force because it just the stories was easier to read. They weren't trying to be sort of overly highbrow. Wildcats got a bit confusing, to be honest. And you kind of end up not really caring that much. But anyway, Freak Force, I think I've got most of the Freak Force run, and I quite like the characters. Can't remember their names so much now. Horridus, Maul. No, was Maul part of... No, Maul was part of Wildcats, wasn't he? I forgot about him. Yeah. Horridus. Oh, bloody hell. Dart was in Freak Force. Savage Dragon's girlfriend, I can't remember what her name was now. His girlfriend for a while. A Mighty Man, I think Mighty Man was in Freak Force. Bloody hell. I can't remember the name of the characters now. Anyway, forget it. I can't remember them now. I can't picture them in my head even. All of a sudden. But I liked it more anyway. The guy who was like Captain America, but turned into a cyborg Captain America. Super Patriot, he was in Freak Force as well. Anyway, that's it. That's your 3 teams. That's your 3 teams and your 5 shout outs. And also obviously an extra shout out to ALEXBIGBLUE. And he's entered my contest as well, I think. He's the first person to enter my contest, which I've got going at the moment. So make sure if you're watching this, you make sure you enter my contest as well. It's bloody easy. It's an easy contest to enter. And you can win some comics. Anyway, yeah, I'm out of here. Sub up to ALEXBIGBLUE if you're not already. Enter his contest. Enter my contest. Until next time, may all your news be good news. Go and sub ALEXBIGBLUE for you. Go and sub him now and the other 5 shout outs or I'll punch you.